How's it going, everybody? Back again with some photo editing here today. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Thank you for tuning in to Editing with Frankie here on Mirth Films. If you got the time, do us all a favor and go subscribe to Mirth. And yeah, so we're excited to be doing this again. And so today I went on a skateboarding session with Doug Quimby and Nick B for we were filming some stuff for Sylvia, and I just felt like it was appropriate to be doing some stuff here, editing, showing you some behind the scenes here. So here we go. Just want to make sure everything is fine and dandy here on the streams themselves. And but yeah, just 1 second here, everybody. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Here we go again. Yes, back again. Editing with Frankie. Editing some skateboarding shots today here on the Mirth Films YouTube channel, Facebook. If you got the time, give us a subscribe and a like. That definitely helps. But here we go. Back at the editing room. Gonna edit some stuff, shooting some stuff for Sylvia today. So first shot we got here is Nick B getting pumped up. Actually, I'm a liar. Here we go. So Nick B surprised Doug Quimby with his own professional grip tape, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is Doug pre-knowledge of getting the grip. Something that we do behind the scenes to show what we're doing with Sylvia is show our other video, which is god damn, we have so many videos. So Hey Skate Rat. So Hey Skate Rat is a vlog style video that we do right on Mirth Films, and that's again just to show how the process is going with Sylvia, the filming, going out and skating every day as much as we possibly can. So we just got some beater photos here going through. Doug showing how to set up a board right here, which is always something that you can mess up. It's pretty easy to mess up a board setup for those who have set up a skateboard before. So Doug just getting ready to put on the grip. This is his first glimpse of the grip tape itself. Nick B looks completely mental, as always. Doug looks very mental, as always. So gonna first just drop the blues. This is really not the best quality photo in as far as composition, but for it being in the moment, I'll keep it. It's a fun little photo here. Doug pumped with his own pro model grip. Him 10 years ago. Didn't know this was happening, so I'm going to first copy my color corrections to the photo before moving on, so I don't have to worry about that. Here's another one. Doug just super pumped. Did not mean to copy that. Here we go again. Going to drop the whites just a little bit, just because it was very bright today. I'm surprised we actually got any skating in at all because it was raining a little bit. Here's another one. This is actually Doug smiling for the camera. That's right, Doug. Boom. Really happy with that. Gonna keep on going through here since we kind of have some shots of this instance already. Shot of the skateboard that is Doug printed right on grip tape. Who knows? Maybe we'll sell this one day on Mirth Films. Doug inspired the whole, well, Nick B inspired this whole thing. Continuing on here, this might be a short editing day since I got some people coming over for some cocktails, but for now we're just going to get through these photos because something that I like to make sure when I'm shooting, half of it's shooting, half of it's getting it done on post side of things, and I am somebody who really likes to get my photos edited right away. I do like to put my time into photos, but I don't know. I feel like because we live in a world of today, now, everything's demanding. You got to live up with the demand. So here's a little quick photo edit of Doug. I'm just going to copy that since we got a couple in these series. Here's another one. Boom. Instantly remembers the color corrections I was going to do. I'm going to add some blues in there with vibrance just because I feel like it is kind of a plain Jane photo, not very colorful. This, I mean, I don't know. This photo right here, maybe I'll black and white it just for fun. See what happens here. Crunch it. You can tell obviously nothing's in focus here. Maybe the center of the grip tape. But again, for the fact of just trying to tell a story with my photos, I could deal with this. Continuing through, this is an important process of gripping a skateboard is just making sure you get all the air bubbles out. That is super important because, yeah, I mean, who wants air bubbles in their skateboard? That's no fun. So continuing on through here, Doug just kind of not knowing what he's doing. It looks like I gotta get used to this whole setup. I'm not used to even doing these live streams like this. Usually when we're doing the podcast, it's not live at all. We used to do a bunch of live stuff, but we have kind of put that to the side for now to try to make stuff more creative, to live for the next day. But you know, it's an ever fighting battle, I guess. Cheers, happy Pride to those who celebrate, which should be everybody. Just my 2 cents. Continuing through here. Let's see who we got on YouTube. Don't really have much people here on YouTube. Facebook, we got nobody. This is a first. Okay, I can deal with this. Just gonna continue through. If anybody has any questions about the photos I'm editing, what I was doing while I was shooting, what lenses I like to use, I will say this first series of photos, which this is Nick B trying to ollie a grass gap. These first series of photos, I am using the Canon 14 to 35 millimeter, which I do this week have coming out. We're doing another lens review, Canon 14 to 35 RF for mirrorless Canon cameras. I love it. It's something I just started using recently within the last few months. It's definitely helped my photo game, and it's my first RF lens that I've owned for Canon mirrorless. And I'm highly considering switching back to Canon from Sony. I've been shooting Sony since 2018. It's my main camera, but who knows? Things change over time. I was originally a Canon shooter, started on a Canon Rebel, moved up to the 70D, moved up to the 5D Mark IV, 7D Mark II, and list goes on. But I'm just going to continue through here, shut my yap, cut back here to what we're doing here, which is editing. You're editing photos today before the boys come over. Continuing through here. Looks like he's doing a no comply. We were joking about that earlier. He did actually not land it, which is kind of sad because Nick's been putting in the abilities on the skateboard a lot lately, but it seems like he nothing but sucking here, actually. Nothing but sucking. Boom. All right. Don't really like that. It's definitely important to show the beginning and end of just when somebody's trying to trick. You want to show what's leading up to it and what is ready to land. So that's just my thing here. I'm not really following the rule of thirds when I am shooting skateboarding because the whole thing is just capturing the image and making sure it's in focus and just spraying and praying here. It sounds kind of sad, but it's the truth. But you definitely want to, you know, compose your photography with anything that you're doing. So what am I doing? I'm trying to keep it all to the bottom left of the photo. That is the leading line going out and over, and then we got the skater here, getting ready and approaching. So this also helps to be ready when you're skating, shooting skateboarding photography. And something I like to do when I'm shooting skateboarding photography, because I know where they're going to be in focus, is I'll already lock focus before they're even rolling up to the spot, because if there might be an instance where your autofocus maybe locks to the background, and that's no good. And sometimes autofocus, even though we have it in mirrorless cameras, isn't always snappy. So something like this, you just really want to make sure that you're doing whatever you can to get this photo tack sharp. I'm shooting at like an f7.1 maybe. It doesn't, yeah, f7.1. ISO 320. Had to crank up the ISO just a hair, even though I am using well, maybe that's it, because I'm using an f4. So, just continuing through. This is the land right here. This is Nick landing the ollie over the grass cap. Congratulations, Nick. You win nothing. So what I'll probably do is, because this is very pasty, maybe I'll add a filter to it. We'll see. All right, so continuing through. Red lift matte, that looks kind of weird on this photo. Warm contrast, I can deal. It's got, causes some baby blue skies. So we're gonna use warm contrast, and I don't always just, you know, edit the photo, throw the filter on. If I am using a lot, I will continue to edit it down. So first thing I'm gonna do is drop the highlights, drop the whites. And then it is a wide photo, so maybe I will crop a little from the right and drop this down. Not really much, but just kind of playing with it. See how it all rolls. Boom. That looks a little better. Happy with that. Maybe a little less headroom. See what happens there. Not really sure about that. Maybe I'll just bring out the right a little bit. Okay. Boom. That's something I can live with. Maybe not. It's so hard to narrow down how you want your edit. But that's something I'm actually pretty happy with here. Next one in the series, a little too far out. You really want to capture, and the reason why you want to spray and pray when you are shooting skateboarding photography is because you never know if you want to shoot a sequence and use it for something later down the road. And also, you never know what the right timing is, or when you press that button, if it's going to lock on right then and there. So just, it's best to do it as a sequence. But I am going to cut this short today just because I got some friends coming over. But this is just a little preview of what I'm going to be doing going forward on the Mirth Films socials. So thank you all.